It's time for video number 2. This video is kind of ironic. So, at my old job, I went through 4 bosses. And the first one, I got fired. I got everyone to write statements about him, got him fired. My second boss replaced him. He knew that he was getting fired, so he quickly got someone that worked at the same job but a different store, like in a different area of the city, and was like, yeah, come here, it's great. And tricked her into becoming my boss. She stepped down because she didn't like being the boss. Like, she never intended for that to happen. And we were replaced with this guy that apparently worked at a different store. He left because he knew I was on his ass and left to North Carolina. And my biggest failure at that job was not getting him fired. Not reaching out in time. Because he could have gotten in trouble for trying to scam our customers. And I still feel very guilty about it to this day. Because I often talk about myself like that, like, oh yeah, I got my first boss fired and everything. And I wasn't able to get him fired. And I strive to do better since then. My fourth boss was my last boss at that job. And he was a good pal at first. Then the power started getting into him, and I quit on the spot. I remember we got in an argument because one of my coworkers complained, like, to my boss's boss that I was harassing him. And I might pull up the receipts if I end up like editing this video. But basically, in the work group chat, he was complaining that people weren't cleaning up after themselves. And the biggest irony about that is he didn't either. So I just sent a picture of me sitting on my bed, like, with the caption at the top. I even handmade the caption, or like I just made it, and it said, I ain't reading all that. Because I'm not reading all that, bro. You gotta have me for a fool if you think I'm even gonna read that. And he said, watch what you say, Avi, with a period at the end. I'm like, oh, shiver my timbers. And my boss was defending me because he's like, bro, you're overreacting. This is stupid. You're actually like getting all pissy over this shit. Like, are you being dead ass, you know? But I didn't realize that yet, but my boss was low-key like a grifter. Like he bases his opinions on what he thinks the outcome is. Like, you know how there's Schrodinger's asshole, right? Like, the guy that'll be like, oh, dude, I hate fat people, right? What? Dude, I was kidding. That's a joke, man. Jeez, this generation is so soft. Man, sick of this feminist anti man propaganda. They look at all these fat people and they tell them to love themselves. Just go to the gym, bro. Ugh, escape the Matrix. You remember that scene where Andrew Tate was in the car and he was just like this the whole time? Or whatever the fuck he did, I don't remember. He was just like this the whole time. Like, dude, he's so cool. The Matrix caught him and he was just so nonchalant. Like, okay, so there's Schrodinger's asshole, right? Then there's also like Schrodinger's I don't know what to call it, but the kind of person that like only dislikes people if everyone else dislikes them. They'll be like, yeah, dude, like hold on, let me think of someone. Yeah, dude, Justin Bieber sucks, man. Right? Oh, well, I mean, he used to suck, I guess, but I don't know. He's a lot cooler now. Yeah, or like, oh yeah, dude, like Suicide Boys are shit. Well, I mean, they are now. I remember back in their olden days, they were like a great, like very fundamental hip hop group and everything. But I don't know, man. They just let the fame get to their head. Like, okay, so he's like that. And so he was supposed to be my bassist for my band. I kicked him out when I quit, but um, I still remember to this day, uh, me and my drummer, his name is Jose. Me, Jose, and him were in a group chat, like a little group chat together, because we were low key friends, you know? And he went off on me about how disrespectful I am in the group chat and how I'm embarrassing him. I'm like, you say these things too. You just don't say them in the group chat. So what's the big idea? And so I was like, can't we just talk about this like one on one? Like, why does Jose have to be here? And he was like, Jose is like the mediator. And Jose was like, I don't want to be a part of this. He literally was like, I have no thoughts, no opinions. I don't want to be a part of this. Um, yeah. Jose also quit. Good on him. So, yeah, me quitting caused a domino effect. I don't think so he always told me how complacent I am because I didn't want to be a shift lead. And he told me I was never going to find a job as chill. I was never going to find a job that treated me as good as I'm getting treated now. And I'm throwing away an opportunity. Well, he was really only saying that because he didn't have any shift leads because I, you know, didn't do their job. But they're basically just glorified team members. But I did find another job. Within 1 week, I was hired on the spot. I watched my boss literally type out the email to HR to hire me. Literally watched him type it out while I was still talking. I got $1.50 raise as soon as I started. I was supposed to start on 13, but I ended up making $14.50. And I ended up getting another like 25-cent raise, I'm pretty sure. And my next evaluation, I should be getting a $2 raise, which is insane. But I've gotten a lot of positive reviews about me, so what can I say? Anyways, so my boss told me that we were all gonna have to have a meeting because, you know, the guy that I was that I told I'm not reading all that told my boss's boss, so we all had to have a meeting. No one showed up for it, by the way, because everyone quit. Once they found out I quit before the meeting was even supposed to happen, they just all left. I remember the day I quit, I texted one of my coworkers. The next day he quit, and then two more people quit the day after. And then Jose quit within a week. I don't know what to tell you. Take it as a like a character development arc. Maybe stop being a shit person. But oh, my complacency, right? The irony about it is that I think he was more complacent than I was. I feel like he was more complacent than me because he just expected me to just, you know, suck it up and just keep going with the job, but then I quit. And I remember as I walked out the door, he was like, wait, come back in. Like he was calling my name and asked me if I wanted a ride home. I was like, no, it's fine. And I knew he was doing that because he's done this in the past. Or if I make him upset, or no, if he makes me upset and I don't talk to him and I threaten to quit, he'll offer to take me home so he can talk me out of it. You're not slick, buddy. You're not. I know you need me at this job, but you're not slick. It's been downhill since, and I've been able to see that. The store has closed down early several times. Because there's a fast food place right next to it that I actually eat at, right? I've seen literally that store like close down at 7 p.m. when it closes at 12 in the morning. Like completely closed down. I would know. I used to close the store myself. So that was cute. But yeah, um, my current boss is like begging me to be a shift lead now. I don't know, man. Seems very complacent to me. She literally just texted me the other day asking me, are you sure I shouldn't make you a shift lead? So, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.